Welcome to the 33rd Annual 5 Who Care Awards, brought to you by KVUE TV, ABC Home and Commercial Services, and Henna Chevrolet.
Hello and welcome to KVUE's 5 Who Care. I'm Christy Gonzalez, President and General Manager of KVUE. For 33 years, we've been honoring 5 outstanding kids and 5 impressive adults who lived their life in service to others, reminding us all that a life of service is a life full of happiness and purpose. Congratulations to this year's winners. Not even a pandemic could hold them back. And we are honored and excited to showcase a diverse set of givers, from a female entrepreneur who is providing space for women of color to showcase their goods and talents, to a 4-year-old who devotes her time to helping those less fortunate, a woman who's devoted her life to helping people find new life after incarceration, a husband who served frontline workers during the pandemic, and a woman whose love for her hometown spurred institutional change and helped bring vaccines into her community. KVUE, along with Henna Chevrolet and ABC Home and Commercial Services, are so honored to bring you this year's set of 5 Who Care. We couldn't do it without the support of our generous sponsors, so thank you both. All right, Bobby, take it away.
Hi, I'm Bobby Jenkins with ABC Home and Commercial Services, and we are so proud to be one of the sponsors of the 5 Who Care event again this year. You know, this is the 33rd year that we've had this event, and it truly is a unique and special event. You know, we've got honorees from all over the Central Texas area, and you know, again, the work that these folks are doing for our community, their perseverance, particularly during a pandemic year, is something really, really special. All of these honorees went above and beyond to truly make Central Texas the special place that it is. I also want to thank Henna Chevrolet for being one of our co-sponsors, and particularly I want to thank KVUE for continuing to put on this award to show what great people are doing to make our community better and to recognize the good work that they're doing. Again, thank you honorees for the work you're doing. Congratulations, and again, what happens here really makes Central Texas the special place that it is. Thanks, everybody.
Hi, I'm Mark Rowe, General Manager of Henna Chevrolet. We are thrilled to be one of the title sponsors for this year's 5 Who Care. For 33 years, we've seen women, men, and children serve our community in fantastic ways, defying all expectations, putting community first, and making Austin and Central Texas an amazing place to live. This year's crop of honorees stands tall, one of our most diverse groups to date, and showcases the ingenuity and selflessness that can be accomplished by people who genuinely care, even in the midst of a global pandemic. On behalf of everyone at Henna Chevrolet, thank you for all you do, and continue serving, growing, and making Austin great.
Welcome to 5 Who Care. I'm Terry Gruca. I'm so excited to join you for this event this year, and we certainly wish we were doing it in person. But it is so humbling to be able to be surrounded by people who give so much of their time to make this place we call home better. This is the 33rd year we've done these awards, my 14th, and it has always been my favorite thing to do here at KVUE. This year we are honoring people as young as 4 and well into their senior years. They are selfless, kind, caring, and considerate, devoting hours of service to others. So get ready to be inspired, enlightened, and motivated. These are the people who make Central Texas a great place to live. They truly make a difference. So let's meet them. Our first honoree is one of the most nominated in the history of 5 Who Care. 27 people wrote in to nominate her for the work she's doing with the Austin homeless population and those currently experiencing incarceration. Her selfless acts of service inspire all who come in contact with her, from helping those who are incarcerated find new hope, to spending time with people on the streets, leading Bible studies, serving meals to over 500 weekly out of her own pocket, and so much more. She's the founder of Rebels for Humanity. Our first 5 Who Care honoree of 2021, Kenesha KJ Johnson.
It's Kenesha KJ Johnson, the founder and CEO of Rebels for Humanity. They would be in there for a couple weeks. They would get out and come back. They're like, oh no, it's cold, a big storm's coming. So they would do something silly just to come back to jail to have a shower, to eat, a place to sleep. It's really cold outside. When it gets cold in Austin, it gets cold. We do all kinds of soups. My mom cooks the food. We fed up to 500 people. I go in the woods, man. I don't go where everyone sees them. I go where I know they are. There are spots that we go that are in the woods that you would never know a homeless person was there unless you had that connection with them. That is a very special, special place in my heart because I know what it is to have to be there. I love that ministry, I really do. It really humbled me. It gave me another outlook on the justice system. It gave me a heart to want to share the word of God to those who are lost and feel like they've lost hope. I know a lot of people are like, well, prison sucks. I was like, yeah, but prison changed my life and made me see things differently and really want to help other people, homeless and people who are incarcerated, and just become a better person myself, to not go back there because there's so many people that depend on me being out here doing what I'm doing.
Our first Five Who Care Kids honoree is described as tiny but mighty. From a young age, her heart has been burdened to help those in need. When this first grader from Round Rock realized other kids were in need during Christmas time, she sprung to action to help raise money to buy presents for other kids during the holidays. With some creative flair and a little help from Mom and Dad, she began making and selling her own brand of crayons. She's inquisitive, fearless, and loves helping others. Five Who Care Kids honoree, Brooklyn Pryor.
My name is Brooklyn Pryor and I'm in 2nd grade. One day my mommy told me about the angel tree. She told me that kids on the angel tree might not have presents because they had a decision, either food and water or Christmas presents. I started doing crayons because I knew no one else would think of that idea. We bought molds, we braked up the crayons, and then we put them in the oven, and we took them out, waited for them to dry, and then they made crayons. You can do it too one day, even this year or next year.
Next up is a fearless entrepreneur and master jewelry artist whose passion is to empower other minority women, as she puts it, to live the life they were meant to live. She is bold, daring, and full of life, and her luxurious showroom 808 in the Domain provides a space for other like-minded creators and artists to launch their careers and companies. Meet Sheila Hawkins Bucklew.
Hi, my name is Sheila Hawkins Bucklew, and I'm the founder of Hawkins Bucklew Jewelry Designs and Showroom 808. We intersect a lot of what's going on in our community. We are trying to economically empower women so that they can live their dream full time, support their family, and that's why it's so important for me to help uplift this generation. I don't have to be out here still hustling. I did not choose to do this. This was divinely given to me, and it came from the passion that I have to give back to my community. And one of that is I am the mother of a daughter, and I don't want her to have to face the obstacles and the challenges that I've had to face in my career. I think as a seasoned woman that it is my duty to give back with the next generation of women, especially women of color. We are oftentimes overlooked. You know, statistics tell us that 4% of women-owned businesses scale to $1 million or more. For women of color, it's less than that. It's 1%. But I want people to understand that we're here. And we have quality products and services. We're brilliant. We're good at what we do. We're professional. And so what I would like to have happen is for people to consider our businesses every day.
I'm meteorologist Maria Ruiz, and from all of us here at KVUE, I want to say a big thank you. This past year was hard, it was tricky, and you stood out in your neighborhood, in your community, and you made a big difference despite all of the obstacles. You have proven that it doesn't matter what your age, your gender, your race is, you can make a difference. I am so proud of you, and I am so proud to be part of a community that is there for one another. Again, from everyone here at KVUE, thank you.
Congrats to our 5 Who Care winners. Y'all went above and beyond for the community and during a pandemic. We appreciate each and every one of you more than you know. From all of us at KVUE, thank you.
Our next 5 Who Care Kids honoree has been a driving force for social change among his peers and has done significant work to promote awareness and prevention of dating abuse in his community and school. A member of the Texas Advocacy Project and a teen ambassador of hope, he has made it his mission to educate his peers about healthy relationships, dating violence, and online safety. He is a bright young man with an even brighter future. We're proud to introduce 5 Who Care honoree, Jayden Lee Williams.
Hi, I'm Jayden Lee Williams, and I'm a senior at McNeil High School. So a little bit before last summer, my aunt who works with Texas Advocacy Project was talking to me about their summer program. They take like a group of teenagers from all over Texas and they educate us on teen dating violence. That was like our main thing. I made a video and my video just talked about the different types of dating violence that goes around that people don't always realize. And next thing I know is like I raised $300 in one day and they just kept going up and up and up. So we would go under I-35 and we would give food out to the homeless and it would be for breakfast and lunch. After that experience, I was just like, man, this is a really good thing, not just to help people, but the feeling that I got from helping them, I was like, this is something that I really enjoy doing. They're making this whole academy for different kids that are underprivileged and don't have the same resources as other kids. And so it's all about just like exposing them to different things and really teaching them what we can, at least as far as life goes, like how to be like spiritually healthy, physically healthy. We teach them a lot of different exercises that are gonna challenge their body and mind. I think my inspiration just comes from me wanting to help people in general. I think the way society is supposed to work is if you can help someone, you should. We're all made here to kind of help each other out. So I thought it was like a really cool thing and I figured I should be a part of it.
An advocate for change, education reform, and a healthy Del Valley, our next honoree is a school board member working to enact institutional change in the education system and a founding member of the Del Valley Community Coalition. This working mother of three never stops. She loves her hometown and wants to see it thrive. She's helped build bridges between teachers, students, and administrators. When the pandemic hit, she and her fellow coalition members did whatever it took to get needed testing supplies and eventually vaccines. Tonight, she is recognized for her unwavering devotion to making Del Valley a better place. Meet 2021 honoree, Susanna Woody.
My name is Susanna Woody, and I'm a Del Valley ISD trustee. So, we had to show them by what we did as a board that we're here for you. You are our teachers, you are our staff, you take care of our children when we're at work, and we're gonna do what we can to make sure that you have what you need to create a quality, good education for our children. We're trying to do everything that we can to provide as many resources to make sure that they don't suffer like we did when we were growing up. We wanted our children to feel like when they come to school, they're coming because they feel like they're worth it. And sometimes when they have new stuff, it makes them feel proud of where they're from. Our main thing is to focus on education, but where we live and the demographics and the representation that's been out in the community, there's a lot of resources that are lacking in our area. And so as a board, we kind of go outside that educational bound and focus on advocacy elsewhere. And then the pandemic, right? The pandemic hit and we were just left out on our own. So we asked for donations to get masks and hand sanitizers. And we did distribution throughout our community. And so we had to come up with a plan to get our community vaccinated, and that's what we did. I want people to know that Del Valley is a wonderful community. It's not what you think it is. I feel very blessed to be able to call it my home. My neighbors are my home. They're my community.
Our next 5 Who Care Kids winner is an outstanding student. And this past summer, she was chosen as one of 60 students worldwide for the FBI National Youth Leadership Academy. Her love for her community extends to some of its most vulnerable members. She volunteers for Project Beloved, which helps local women and children. She has a kind heart and is a devoted student. This year, we honor Reed Johnson.
Hi, my name is Reed Johnson, and I'm a senior at Dripping Springs High School. The FBI National Academy Youth Leadership Program in Quantico, Virginia. I was one of 60 kids selected. Getting to meet 59 strangers who have so much wisdom at such a young age was just such a surreal experience. Project Beloved is an organization that works to educate, advocate, and collaborate to change the conversation about sexual assault, as well as empower survivors to find their voices. I learned about Project Beloved last year through my mom. So I worked on Beloved Bundles, kits of a bunch of necessities. We donate these to rape crisis centers because when survivors have to go to the hospital, they have to get forensic exams done. And so a lot of the time, their belongings and even the clothes on their backs are seized as evidence. So a lot of the time, these men and women are left with nothing. So these bundles serve as a way to help these survivors leave with some dignity, as well as leaving that knowing someone cares about them and went out of their way to make them feel comfortable in a time where that feeling is just so unimaginable. I am always in communication with Project Beloved, and any opportunity that they give me to help, I am already on it. This upcoming fall, Project Beloved is coming down to Austin to develop, I think, another soft interview room that I will be able to be a part of.
Hello all, Brian Mays here at KVUE. Just a quick note of thanks for all you've done and for being awarded with our 5 Who Care Award. It's a fantastic opportunity for KVUE to point out people in the community that are going above and beyond, much like yourselves. We appreciate all you do, especially over the last year that's been difficult for so many. Again, thanks for all you've done. Congratulations. And from the bottom of our hearts here at KVUE, thank you.
When the pandemic hit, the world seemed to stop. But our next honoree was just getting started. Motivated and moved by the selfless acts of frontline workers he saw during the beginning of the COVID-19 outbreak, this man began doing what he could to ensure those essential workers had the care they needed. For him, it was personal. His wife was one of those going to the hospital daily to fight this pandemic. What started out as a simple act of delivering food to his wife's unit became a citywide initiative, eventually growing and serving hundreds of frontline workers across Austin. Meet Charlie Tiarina.
My name is Charlie Tiarina. I provide meals for healthcare frontline workers. They were swamped with work and they were away from their family. They were working long hours and they were exhausted, and I saw it firsthand. I would call her sometimes, "Hey, have you eaten?" And she was like, "No, we don't have enough time to eat." And I was always thinking to myself, I'm like, how can you not have time to eat? Grab something. It was nonstop for her. As long as I can remember, my dad's always been that guy to help people out, and that's why I started. But I also put myself in my fiance's shoes. I see them work. I got a huge network on social media where I just kind of reached out. It just blew up. It started off with just one hospital to a point where I fed every single hospital in Austin. And it wasn't just the nurses that I was helping, it was the radiology team, the cleaning staff. They were so excited, just the fact that someone cared to bring them food. They were wondering who I was with, what organization, what company, or, was I some guy trying to sell some product or something? No, it was just me. They're like our heroes. They're there to take care of our families. That right there in itself, that's what kept me going.
The COVID-19 pandemic has been so difficult for so many people, and it's fantastic to see that there are those who still rose up and followed their hearts, helping others and serving their communities even during these hard times. I am so proud to be a part of KVUE and 5 Who Care, and it is such a gift to showcase this year's winners, people of all ages, races, and genders who go above and beyond to reach out to those who can use a helping hand. You are all amazing, and from the bottom of my heart and from all of us at KVUE, thank you. At 4 years old, she is one of our youngest honorees ever. Whether it's dreaming of how to help the homeless population or simply the kind act of giving a police officer a cold drink on a hot day, this little girl wakes up every day and asks how she can help others. We are pleased to honor 5 Who Cares, Harper Steele.
My name is Harper. I love to help people. Officer Kilpatrick. He catches bad guys, and he's so tired, and I give him a Gatorade.
He's a neighbor that lives down the street, and she's always kind of, as soon as we started to understand a little bit more about fire trucks and police officers and we understood what they did, it was really exciting for her to want to go and help them.
Harper always asks about it and asks us, can we meet the police officer and give him Gatorade? Because, you know, he's probably tired of like catching bad guys, so he needs Gatorade for energy.
She noticed the tents and what are the tents? Who's in the tents? And we started to have some conversations about the homeless people and they don't have a place to live. And immediately she was like, well, I want to build them a place to live. I think that they should have a place to live. Let's build them a place to live.
And she was like, well, can we go and give them all our money so they can buy a house? And I was like, well, let's tell your dad.
High school is a demanding time for any student, let alone one involved and devoted to as many causes and activities as our next honoree. She's a lifelong Girl Scout, a faithful member of Key Club, and she still finds time to fit in school, cheer, and help teach elementary school students. This Luling senior never ceases to smile and offer a kind word or a helping hand. Tonight, we honor Dimitra Poulos.
Hi y'all, my name's Demi Poulos and I am a senior at Luling High School. Volunteering to me is something so much bigger than myself. It helps me leave an impact and an imprint on my community. When I found out that I won the award, it meant more than I can express because it was like I'm doing something right and I'm leaving my mark. Currently, I'm in instructional practices, which allows me to be in a first grade classroom 3 days out of the week. You get to see that they're capable of so much more no matter what anybody has said to them. There's been experiences when people might have not said that I looked the part of a cheerleader, which made me want to do cheer more. And I think that's why I do a lot of things with kids, because I do want kids to know that, like, as long as you stay true to yourself and you're happy with yourself, that you can do anything. So it's just really nice to be in that, because being a teacher means that I can impact kids such as teachers have impacted me. I want students at Luling High School to chase their dreams and always be thankful for the opportunities and never take them for granted. I think I'm just ready for all of it. It's gonna be hectic, it's gonna be crazy. I am definitely ready to see what this year holds.
Hi everyone, Yvonne Nava with KVUE News Daybreak here. I just wanted to take some time to tell you thank you. You know, it's been a trying year and we've had a rough pandemic. We've been through so much, but you know what? Even though we were all going through our own trials and tribulations, you still took time out of your busy schedule and your hectic lives to help others. And that says a lot about you. That says a lot about your character. So we are lucky to live in a community that serves others, and you are true proof of that, complete proof of that. And you know, the 5 Who Care program has been around for so many years, and we're so thankful that it continues to come back every year because of individuals like you. You rock. So we just wanted to say thank you so much, and from all of us at KVUE, thanks.
Teaching is often said to be a calling, and for our final honoree of the evening, it has and continues to be a lifelong endeavor. For 36 years, she has helped shape the minds of middle schoolers across the South, eventually landing in and calling Austin home. Her mission to teach grew into one to educate, not just on facts and names and dates, but on character and good citizenship. She allowed her middle school students the opportunity to speak up and speak out and find real problems they, their schools, or communities faced every day, and then the ability to go out and do something about it. Her legacy has spanned generations of families and students, and the projects her students have planned, some continue to this day. We are proud to honor Shirley Cannon.
My name is Shirley Cannon, and I am a retired teacher. I taught for 36 years. I taught history, and the last 9 years I taught at Westview Middle School. Middle school students are never boring. I think I relate to them in that I struggled through middle school. I was very awkward. I'm extremely hyper. Being able to have that understanding of my students, I think helps them to be more successful. Speak Up, Speak Out is a project-based program that focuses on civics. And what it is that the children choose a problem in their communities, and then once they have gotten to that point where they've reached their solution, I tell them, if you're successful, that's great. If you're not successful, you still have accomplished a great deal because you've gone through that process. As a teacher, I continued to do that until I retired in 2016. And then I continued to do the program as a volunteer at my school, and we would go after school and on Saturdays. I would like to think that they're gonna, walk out of there remembering all the history I've taught them and carry it with them, but I know they won't. But I know that what I've taught them was speak up, speak out. For many of them, not all, but for many, that's a lifelong lesson. My goal with this program is to empower my kids to make a difference in their community, but to get them to look out and say, how can I use my voice and my power to make a difference, to make it a better place? And I take great pride in knowing that this program does work and it does make a difference because I've seen the change that they've made, and you'd be amazed at what they can do. So I'm very proud of it.
No shortage of inspiration in this year's list of honorees. We hope their stories inspire you to live in service to others. Thanks so much to ABC Home and Commercial Services and Henna Chevrolet, our longtime sponsors who make this event possible every year. Thanks to those of you who nominated these folks. You not only recognized their efforts, but took the time to make sure we had the chance to showcase them. And for those of you watching, I hope you take note of all the people around you who do amazing things every single day, and take the time to thank them or nominate them for this award next year. And to you, the volunteers, thank you for making this place we call home even better. You put the heart in the heart of Texas. I'm Terry Gruca. Thanks for joining us.